So instead of pressing the pause button, I pressed the stop button and I stopped the recording. So I am going to continue my recording right now. So what you need to do, I've stitched out both the placements for the edges, and what I need to do now is match these edges up and stitch down the side seams. If you're doing this on a sewing machine, you don't really need to watch this anyway, but if you're not, then this is good. So lower your needle into the top corner, get yourself a bit of tape and tape it over the stitched line. Make sure that they're both sitting over the top of each other, and stitch this down. Make sure that your tape is not going to get caught on your needle either. Remove this tape because you don't need it on there, and I'm going to change my thread to black, because what I found was with the centre that I've already done, you do slightly see these, and if you're using red vinyl you see black stitches. It doesn't really look great, so I thought maybe if I used red to stitch this line, then the stitches that you'll see, if you do see it, will be red and not black. So now I'm going to change the thread over to black. It's a bit of a faff, but it should look better. So now I'm going to do the satin stitched line. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. Just going to rip this off the stabiliser, like so. Turn the bag over and stitch the other side of the bag. Lower your needle. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that looks good, look. See the seam? It looks good. So match the two corners up. Lower your needle into the top corner. That's a little bit too far, I think. Right, that's matched fine. And then sit these over the stitched line. Put a bit of tape in place. Stop it from moving. And then stitch these down as well. Oh, hold on, I need to change the thread, don't I? I use red. And then I went over with black. Just shifted it just a touch. Right, lower that down again. Ah! Nope. It's not even in there. Let's try it again. Right, lower that needle into the top corner. Put these two on top of each other. Match them up. And sew down. My tape's not sticking very well. I'll hold it, I think. Put the black back in. Remove this bit of tape if we can. That's good enough. And then sew these down. almost empty of the bobbin. Let's change that bobbin. Oh dear. It was just a bobbin. Where were we? Let's go back a few steps. I managed to cut my thumb somehow. After it's finished doing this satin edge, it's going to give me a placement for the first boxed corner. Right, so that's the first box corner. I need to remove this from the machine, from the stabiliser. You'll notice that the satin edge doesn't go right the way down to the bottom of the bag on either side. And so now you need to make the boxed corners. So poke your finger in the bottom of the bag, in one of the corners, and pinch the bits together, the two sections together. This seam needs to be underneath, so you turn the bag over and squash the bag down. Lower the needle. It doesn't go over the stitched line here, it just goes a little bit further back, just like 1 or 2 millimeters, and go through nice and slowly. So I'm keeping my finger on the start button to keep it nice and slow. Just going over the seam now. And it's gone over okay. Now that it's going to finish, it's going to give me a placement for the other one here. move that out of the way. So now we're going to remove that from there, and it's stitched it down absolutely brilliantly. So I'm going to do the same for the other side. So poke your finger in. Okay. Poke your finger in the bag again and squash it down. Turn the bag upside down so that the seam's underneath and lays on the stabiliser. Squash your bag down and lower your needle into the bag again. We're going to do it nice and slowly. Just make sure that that's going to sit over there. Okay. Do it nice and slowly again. So we're going to slow the machine right the way down. I have broken a needle doing this, but I don't intend on breaking a needle today. Should be okay to let it go now. And then it will just stop here. That's it, it's finished. Right, so that's that section done. So the bag is finished. Now we need to make the strap. So the ho-ho-ho strap is the next part to do. So just cut all of your edges off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little trick to get rid of these little bits and pieces and tidy them all up really easy. So you get yourself a little lighter. Don't hold it there for ages, you just literally run it along the edge and it melts all these little stray bits and tidies it up. There we go. Let's get these bits on there. Just all the little bits that I can't get close enough to trim off. That's that. There you go, it's all better. So we're going to turn the bag out right way out and then remove the water soluble stabiliser that we've got. Make sure that everything is okay beforehand. Okay, boxed corners, the edges. There's the edges, boxed corner, bottom. We've got a few little bits that we can take off along here. I'm going to run my lighter over it, see what that happens. Oh, it doesn't really do anything. Moved it a little bit, I suppose, but I don't want to burn my vinyl. Take it off with the scissors. Okay, so this is the bag, the Santa bag finished. We've got a white line here. This is my vinyl. My vinyl has white edge, so I'll probably run a black Sharpie over that and just get rid of that bit there. Yeah, and that will tidy that up. And then we've got two enforcers that go on here. So let's get the bag strap made first of all. So I'll take all of this off and all. This is my water soluble stabiliser. Don't need it on there anymore. Comes off really easy. I don't have to put it underwater. You just rip it off. Yeah, the laundry bags are great. I get them from eBay, and I think I've had my roll of water soluble stable now for about probably 2 years. I'm still on the same roll, so it's cost effective. There we go. Right, let's get the bag straps done. So all it's doing at the moment is giving me the placement for the vinyl to sit over the top. It's going to do both straps. Then we're going to put the vinyl over the top. I'm going to stitch the right in, and then we're going to put the vinyl on the back and stitch top and bottom together. Got an off cut here. I don't know whether this is going to be wide enough. I'm going to have a look. It's a little bit too narrow. Put this bit over the top then. Right, so it's already in white thread, and I'm going to stitch out my ho ho ho.